This is New Jersey.
When I was a kid, I used to hang out in these streams around Lambertville, catching crayfish and wondering what I would do as a little boy. And when I was about 7, actually, my buddy, who's now a stonemason, was building a dam in the creek to put our crayfish in. And I asked him what he wanted to be, and he asked me. He wanted to build things. He's now a stonemason. And I said, I just want a room full of pencils and paper. And, and that was it. So we do know what we want to do when we're 7, really. It's just a matter of whether or not we forget it. You know, I really believe that. What happens is something just catches my eye. I have a vague idea of places from having grown up in this area, but this caught my eye specifically because of the snow on the ridge down there. And then while I was painting this, I realized that I used to swim there as a kid. So that kind of changed everything for me, you know, and it adds to the piece, you know. It contributes a great deal to it, actually. Makes it very personal, but yet I still try to keep it universal so that everybody can access it.
But you didn't know initially when you first got here that you didn't remember necessarily that was a place that had some significance to you?
No, I hadn't remembered that when I was driving by, and it came up in the process of painting. I've actually painted houses for 30 years and painted paintings for 15. So I've always been into paint, you know.
What's the most beautiful thing you ever saw?
The Grand Canyon at 6 a.m. when I was 15 in my first plane ride. Yeah, that was it, definitely. And what I was going to say was it was my girlfriend's face when she looks at me and I see the love in her eyes, but both of them are probably about equal.
Yeah.
But,
I think she'd be fine with that, right? To
Yeah,
be compared to something as magnificent as the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, exactly, Steve. Yeah, that's true. I know there's a God because I've experienced God personally through oneness and connectedness with other people, and no lack of separation. It's been proven to me through my personal experiences.
How do you define love?
Just oneness. It is the state of love in itself, and there's no perceived separation whatsoever. Everybody's your friend. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I see it.